Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men. Withdraw into yourself, as far as you can. Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. The process is mutual, for men learn while they teach. To be always fortunate, and to pass through life with a soul that has never known sorrow, is to be ignorant of one half of nature. What progress, you ask, have I made? I have begun to be a friend to myself. But when you are looking on anyone, as a friend when you do not trust him, as you trust yourself, you are making a grave mistake, and have failed to grasp sufficiently the full force of true friendship. No man is crushed by misfortune unless he has first been deceived by prosperity. We are mad, not only individually but nationally. We check manslaughter and isolated murders, but what of war and the much vaunted crime of slaughtering whole peoples? There are more things, Lucilius, likely to frighten us than there are to crush us. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult. I have learned to be a friend to myself, great improvement. This indeed such a one can never be said to be alone, for know that he who is a friend to himself is a friend to all mankind. Men do not care how nobly they live, but only for how long, although it is within the reach of every man to live nobly, but within no man's power to live long. A woman is not beautiful when her ankle or arm wins compliments, but when her total appearance diverts admiration from the individual parts of her body. If what you have seems insufficient to you, then though you possess the world, you will yet be miserable. Nothing is burdensome if taken lightly, and nothing need arouse one's irritation so long as one doesn't make it bigger than it is by getting irritated. If anyone says that the best life of all is to sail the sea, and then adds that I must not sail upon a sea where shipwrecks are a common occurrence and there are often sudden storms that sweep the helmsman in an adverse direction, I conclude that this man, although he lauds navigation, really forbids me to launch my ship. It is not that we have so little time, but that we lose so much. The life we receive is not short, but we make it so. We are not ill provided, but use what we have wastefully. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. Often a very old man has no other proof of his long life than his age. All this hurrying from place to place won't bring you any relief, for you're traveling in the company of your own emotions, followed by your troubles all the way. Expecting is the greatest impediment to living. In anticipation of tomorrow, it loses today. We must indulge the mind and from time to time allow it the leisure which is its food and strength. Because thou writest me often, I thank thee. Never do I receive a letter from thee, but immediately we are together. Maximum remedium est ire mora. I know that these mental disturbances of mine are not dangerous and give no promise of a storm. To express what I complain of in apt metaphor, I am distressed, not by a tempest, but by seasickness. I am not a wise man, nor shall I ever be. And so require not from me that I should be equal to the best, but that I should be better than the wicked. It is enough for me if every day I reduce the number of my vices, and blame my mistakes.